Welcome to Neosho Basketball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Neosho Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
Good evening, Wildcat fans. Welcome to Wildcat Coliseum. I said Coliseum, didn't I?
That's either that or Fieldhouse. I like that.
It was Fieldhouse last time we won a ball game, so now it's promoted to a Coliseum. Welcome to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. We are watching the junior varsity. There's about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. John Ball, Jim Jackson, and Sam Fryer with you. And Jim, we've got Nevada in here. They are 1-0, having beat Carthage the other night by 45-50, and Cats very well handling the Waynesville Tigers when they came in, so we're really excited for the ball game.
Yes, we are. It's Friday night, first week of December, and that means basketball in the four states, and you're absolutely right. This should be a barn burner again tonight. We have two teams pretty evenly matched in size and height, and some good shooters on both sides of the court tonight. And like I say, Neosho won the other night 68-39, and they were well in command. They got off to a great start, but Nevada defeated the Carthage Tigers, and they won by 5, and that ball game was 50-45 on Tuesday night. But Friday night, good crowd on hand. Good to have you with us here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Good crowd from a hometown crowd, and also from Nevada. It's only an hour drive down the interstate to get here, and we're glad that everybody is with us tonight. Yep. Say a big kudos real quick. Do want to say congratulations to the Lamar Tiger football team. Yeah. They won state championship tonight, defeating Fairgrove by the final of 28-25.
Yeah, and our Seneca Indians will go up against Blair Oaks tomorrow at 11 o'clock for the state championship, too. We could very easily have two state champions from here in little old southwest Missouri.
So it's a great football country. Ben and Darrell and Seth will have all the action starting around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And the ball game at 11 o'clock. That will be early, and that will be on, I believe, on the radio side.
It will.
91.7 and also audio on the streaming side.
Yeah, it will. It most certainly will. We're excited about what is going to happen here tonight if you come into this neck of the woods, and I'm talking about the high school. There's all kinds of stuff happening. They're having a Christmas fair down at the cafeteria. They are having a concert over in the PAC, and then we've got football going on. It's almost tough to find a place to park, isn't it?
It is, and that Christmas market will be going on tomorrow as well. And then tomorrow night, John, you and I are going to brave the elements again. It'll be time for the Neosho Chamber Holiday Christmas Parade.
Yes, it will. Right now, this is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube Tire and Auto Center. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back. We want to talk about these two teams. We will talk about the keys to the Cats, the starting lineup, and much, much more. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be back in a few.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
As the year comes to a close, it's time for one of the area's most exciting traditions, the Neosho Holiday Classic, brought to you by Brentco Enterprises Incorporated. Join us this December 26th, 27th, and 28th for 3 days of nonstop basketball action. Boys will battle it out at Neosho High School, while the girls will heat up the court at Neosho Junior High. Catch all the games you want for just $10 per day, or grab a 3-day pass for $25. Kids 10 and under are free. Stream select games live at kneo.org.
People's Bank of Seneca, we care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, we've dedicated to providing excellent customer service across the four-state area, ensuring that every experience is exceptional. Visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. Learn more at peoplesbankofseneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Hi, I'm Pastor Mike of Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a minute to share grace with you today. And what is grace? Grace is when someone gives you something that you don't deserve. I haven't done anything to deserve God's forgiveness, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve God's love, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve a bright future, but God has made a way for me to have one by His grace. Titus 2 says the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people. Have you accepted that gift of grace? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10 plus acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. We are in the midst of finishing up the JV ball game. There is 35 seconds left, and it looks like the JV Cats have got things well under control by a score of 42-28. Jim, the freshman, won by a score of 26-23. So we're just looking for the trifecta here tonight, aren't we?
It very well could be. I'm very impressed with the JV squad from Neosho, and they handle the ball well. They move down, up and down the court. Good defense, some good shooters. A lot of them like to shoot the three, and Mr. Finsky and Mr. Arthur, and you throw in Houston Branscombe. Boy, what a nice trio. And the others are banging the boards and doing a great job tonight. And there's just 20 seconds left in this contest, and then be about a 15-20 minute break. And the varsity boys will be starting just a little bit early tonight. I think original game time around 7 o'clock. It may start just a little bit earlier. But anyway, we just wanted to be prepared, and thank you for being with us tonight, as always, on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Boys action, we had girls action. Girls this week, John, they were in the Carl Junction tournament. They lost their first two ball games. They defeated Parkview last night. I think Becklin Garrett had a season high thus far of 17 points and played very well. She was selected to the all-tournament team. And the girls next week, and they'll be playing, I think, Monette and Aurora. And before we have another week of play before it's Christmas break and time for the annual holiday tournament.
Yeah, it really is. We're excited about that. But I'll tell you what, along with Becklin scoring 17, Journey Burkhart had 14 points, and I believe Jazzy had 14 points as well. So we had three girls in double digits in that all-exciting win, and we probably will be seeing them on Tuesday night.
And you get that many young ladies in double digits, you're bound to win some ball games, and the Cats needed that first win tonight. And as they head into the other part of their schedule, be playing some Big 12 teams, like I say, Monette and Aurora. They'll be on the road next week, and they'll be back at home after that, and the holiday tournament. And I haven't seen the brackets. You may have yet. I don't know if they've drawn those up, and they'll they'll be getting those in the newspaper, and look for them on our Facebook page and our website as well.
Yeah, the Cats will be playing on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. You and I will have the call, and they'll be playing the team from Huntsville, Arkansas. And, of course, depending on what happens on that Thursday, we'll see what times we play on Friday. But as always, stay tuned to KNEO and look at the different schedules because we'll have them posted. Hey, this Nevada group is much like the Cats in the fact that they've only got 3 seniors on their ball club. Sean Gray has been with them as head coach for 10 years. That's a name probably Southwest Missouri should remember. He was very heavily involved in the McDonald County basketball program back in 2009 before he got an opportunity to think about coming over to Nevada, and has been head coach there and has liked it real well. They've got 3 seniors, they've got 7 juniors, and a couple of sophomores, which kind of rounds them out. Now we've got a couple of seniors, we've got several juniors, we have sophomores, and a couple of freshmen. So it's probably a rebuilding year for both. And back to a comment that you made earlier about the JV, and I think it's important because that's kind of the culture of where we're going. JV did a really, really nice job both times that we've seen them protecting the ball. And that's what we saw the other night with the varsity team as well, protect the ball at all cost.
And they hustle. And, you add in Brock Pyle. I'm just amazed. He is so fast and so quick, and we watched him in football look like Tyreek Hill that runs circles around the quarterback in the different formations. He does the same thing here on the hardwoods. Do want to mention right now here on the hardwoods, all these young men from the youth basketball programs in Neosho being honored tonight. And some of them, John, had they invented basketball when we were that age, some of those, but
yeah, but it was kind of oblong, and you had to put it actually in a wicker basket.
Yeah, basket, and somebody had to take it out. Actually, that's the way it was when that first came out in the 1890s. But no, these young men are future Wildcats, and and time flies, John. You think some of these young men in 6-7 years, they'll be on here playing. I don't know if you and I will be broadcasting at that time, but they'll be out there having a good time, and it's learning to be good sports. Don Gross always used to tell me, he says, it's one thing, his closing line was all sports need to be good sports, and good sportsmanship is so vital and important, and these young men and the young ladies that we broadcast for do a great job and go on to have good futures and good careers.
Yeah, they really do, and this is absolutely the beginning of what we absolutely will see a few years down the road. Now, Nevada comes in here tonight after a season last year of 16-12. They've got 5 kids over 6 foot tall, and they have one sophomore, Mr. sophomore, that is a 6'10". His name is McIntyre, and we'll see him play a little bit along the way, so I'm going to say the inside game for us is going to be important. Hey, this is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube, our tire and auto maintenance center. We're going to take another 3-minute timeout and come back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be back in a few.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationship.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Sam Gorham and Aaron Mitchell are your specialty risk insurance agents for Neosho and the surrounding area. They've been involved in Neosho sports since their own high school days and know the importance of athletic competition and how it teaches students life lessons every day. For all your home, auto, life, farm, ranch, and crop insurance needs, call Sam Gorham today at 417-850-5116 or Aaron Mitchell at 417-483-8337. You can also learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Wildcats!
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. We've got about 12 minutes before this ball game gets underway. And Jim, I think we're going to see the Cats. They did a really great job on defense the other night on Tuesday night when their man-to-man defense. And I would look for Nevada to do the same thing, to take advantage of their height, try to get some mismatches in there. There's one problem, though. They don't have a Canton Smith on their team. And we've figured out it doesn't matter how tall the person is, Canton is going to get the position and he's going to get the rebounds.
You know, you used to call his brother the Bulldog. And, I don't know if there's such thing as a junior Bulldog because he is just as aggressive and tenacious out on the court. And he does a great job on defense on the low post. And he can shoot as well. But he is one very aggressive young man on the hardwoods. All the Cats did a good job the other night, and John, I was impressed. They broke the full court press, which last year and the year before has caused a lot of problems, but this year you have several good ball handlers that can bring it in. Houston, Branscombe can do that. Caden Asbury does a great job bringing the ball down. Oliver Martin right in there in the mix. Jaden Fisher this year playing full-time after playing JV last year. So the Cats are off to a good start, and that's what it takes. And I think we'll be visiting with Coach Culp many times this year because I think the Cats are going to win some ball games this season.
Well, I tell you, one of the things that really impressed me is, by the way, Caden Asbury had 21 points. He was 6 for 12 from three-point line, and he had a couple other guys that complimented him, as you mentioned earlier, real well. But we were 89% from the free throw line. And that's from a team last year only winning 7 games, and they were 54%. So that tells you a little something. And Coach said the other night they spent a lot of time at the free throw line.
They should. I remember when I was in school, I didn't play basketball. I was a wrestler, but I remember the guys saying, Coach wouldn't let us go home for the night unless we shot 100 free throws. And it pays off down the road. It's you win or lose a lot of times by making those free throws.
I'll tell you another kid. I'm sorry.
No, that's right. No.
Another kid that really impressed me was the sophomore Zach Forsythe. He got 3 fouls early on in the first half and had to sit a big portion of the first half. He came back in and played the second half without a foul. Even got some score.
He did
in on it. He's just continuing to improve.
And they threw it to him in the low post, and he was able to make some spin moves and bank it off the backboard for some easy layups, and that's what it's going to take. 9 minutes before the opening tip-off tonight. You want to take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll have keys for the Cats, starting lineups, and our national anthem. You're in tune to the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Every team knows that the 2-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information, and go Wildcats!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Once again, welcome back to Friday Night Basketball here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Nevada Tigers come to town tonight as the Neosho Wildcats coming in with a 1-0 record. Nevada also 1-0 on this young season. Time now for Keys for the Cats. Keys being sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris on Neosho. Eric and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and your auto insurance. It saves your time and your money. Just another way to help life go right. You can contact Eric or his staff today, Monday through Fridays at 451-6666. And now with Keys for the Cats, here's John.
All right, Jim, we're going to start out with the letter C. C stands for what it did on Tuesday night, a complete game. Now, the Cats played as complete a ball game Tuesday night as we've seen in a long, long time. We just need to do the same tonight. Rebounding is a key. Tuesday night, the Cats team rebounded 74% of the rebounds on the defensive end. They only rebounded 46%, but there's a reason for that. We were hitting the 3 balls, and we were putting the ball in the basket. So those are both good things. And we also got to score back on a lot of those rebounds, and the opportunities that were just not there we made. So that's a good place to be. That's exactly what we want to happen. A, Tonight we've got to amaze everybody from the crowd to the other team. Let them know about our desire to be victorious. Asbury scored 21 on Tuesday night and was complimented around the great perimeter shooting by Fisher, Martin, and Branscombe. On the inside, the play is a big plus, and it'll have to be again tonight with Smith and Simpson and Forsythe. Speaking of the inside play, we've got to be tough on the inside. As we said a while ago, Forsythe got in foul trouble early on Tuesday night, but he played the whole second half without a foul and actually scored 7 points. So what can you say about Kent? We've already talked about his ability and his tenaciousness. He gets great position no matter how tall they are. We've just got to be ready. And that two-handed dunk, he let everybody in the COC know that he was here and he's ready to play. So we're pretty excited about that. S stands for self-confidence. Post-game interviews, we heard Smith and Simpson both talk about how hard they'd worked on the court and in the weight room during the summer. These kids have eaten the live frog, as Mark Twain said, because once you eat the live frog, everything the rest of the day is better than that. They've eaten the live frog. Now it's time for them to reap some of those rewards. We do that tonight with a great victory, and of course we do that also by score.
And that's how you win ball games, John. Thank you so much. Case for the Cats brought to you by your State Farm agent, Eric Norris. They're located at 437 Kohler in Neosho, or call them Monday through Fridays at 451-6666. And, the Cats, Tuesday night, they were fun to watch. I looked at some of the highlights on the local TV broadcast. They covered the Carthage-Nevada game the other night. Nevada won that game 50-45. They've also got some players, some good shooters, so should be a whale of a basketball game tonight here as the Wildcats entertain the Tigers of Nevada.
I'll tell you what, we've got about 2 minutes. Why don't we go ahead and give the folks the starting lineups, and I'm sure the national anthem will come up, and we'll get this ball game underway.
It sounds good. Starting for the visiting Tigers from Nevada, Sean Simmons, a junior. Number 13 will be Gabe Smith, a senior. Number 15, Mason Majors, a junior. Number 20, Kellen Braden, a junior. And Alex Ost, a junior. And that's a look at their lineup. And John, I didn't mention their names, but they've got a couple of young men that are 6'7". Number 22, Andrew Thorpe, and 6'10", Dustin McIntyre, a sophomore. So they should probably see some action coming in off the bench tonight for the Tigers.
I think they most definitely will. And for your Neosho Wildcats, with a record of 1-0, coaching in his 7th year as head coach, Coach Zane Culp is a head coach. Drew Harmon supports him. Tommy Sankson does, as well as Brock Franklin. We'll start the ball game with a junior. He wears number 1, Jayden Fisher. He's the one that started the ball game for us with a 3-ball the other night. Caden Asbury, the junior, he scored 21 in that ball game and was 6 for 12 from the three-point line. Oliver Martin, a junior, wears number 3. Canton Smith will be on the inside. He wears number 34. He's a senior, as will on the inside sophomore Zach Forsythe. He'll be wearing number 35, and we're counting it down. We'll be ready to have the national anthem, and then we'll have the presentation of the starters. Getting lined up out here. We are at Neosho, Missouri. We want you to be with us on Tuesday night when we will be in Monette with the Lady Cats. And they won a ball game themselves, so they're on the winning streak, and we're excited about that now. Let's rise for our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
that, we'll be ready to get this ball game underway in just a few minutes. One of the things we did not talk about, Jim, was the fact that not only do we have 5 solid starters, we've got Quincy Simpson that comes off the bench. We've got Houston Branscombe that comes in off the bench, and those guys get immediately into the flow of the game. There's not any getting off the bench and running up and down a minute or two to try to get going. They are immediately involved.
And they all contribute. Branscombe the other evening scored 9 points, and he came in quick at the end of the first period. He had 2 quick threes, and that really helped to get over the hump the other evening against a very fine Waynesville Tiger team. But tonight's going to be a different story. Nevada has some good ball handlers as well. They're being introduced out on the floor right there. That's number 10, Sean Simmons, and number 13, Gabe Smith will be followed. He is a senior. He is a good shooter as well. And a lot of these players, they also were football players for the Tigers this year in their fine season. Speaking of football, we do want to mention again, Lamar has won the state championship in Class 2, defeating Fair Grove tonight by the score of 28-25.
And the Seneca Indians will take on Blair Oak tomorrow. The pregame show will be at 10 o'clock. You'll be able to pay-per-view that on the Neosho website, or you can listen to it on KNEO for free. But Ben Wilcott, Seth Wilson, and Coach Darrell Harbaugh will have the call on that game. And
Always
wish the Seneca Indians the best.
And they need to get off to a good start. They were in the championship last year and lost that in that ball game. So they are hungry this year. And like John said, catch all the action on 91.7 tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. Game time at 11. Caden Asbury being introduced. John Caden the other night had 21 points, and he was shooting the lights out, and he contributed several long threes, and he's just coming along, a nice young man, always nice to talk with on and off the court, and as well as all the other players, always very cordial. And, Coach Cole, besides having a good basketball team, he is also bringing up some very nice young men that will produce for the future of Newton County.
Yeah, he really is, and we're very, very fortunate that Coach Culp, as we said, in his 7th year is a great, great coach, and he not only coaches basketball, but he coaches for character as well. One of the things that we saw for just a very short time, we're getting ready to get this ball game going, is we had all of our little guys in there, but we're getting ready to start. And here's Jim Jackson with the play-by-play.
The initial tip-off goes to the Tigers tonight. They'll take their time. Asbury up top, guarding. See what kind of ball team Nevada has. They were patient the other night against the Carthage Tigers. Ball swatted away by Asbury. Number 20 with the ball, that's Brandon. Both teams very quick. Good ball handlers from both squads. Good crowd on hand tonight. It's good to have you with us here for this second game of the year. Number 20 with the tip in, Kellen Braden for 2. Oh, nice one by number 3. Oliver Martin comes back. Tied up at 2. 7:10 left to go in this initial period. Oh, ball stolen by Asbury. He's going to drive to the basket. He makes it look easy. 2 points for Caden. 4-2 lead, Neosho.
Well, there's a few mismatches out there because of their size, but I tell you, as far as tenacity is concerned, number 10 out there is Simmons, and Oliver Martin is on him. He gives him about 4 inches, I think.
And the long throw, it's good by number 15, Majors.
Majors was a major scorer for them the other night in that ball game against Carthage.
Nevada on top, 5-4. Pass down low, good tip in by number 35, Zach Forsythe.
That was a great pass that time by Oliver Martin, and Forsythe was all by himself underneath the bucket.
I'm sure we'll see a lot of that this season with Forsythe in the low post. Nevada taking their time. They'll move it to drive to the basket, kicks it back out. Back to Majors. Back inside to the big guy, swatted away.
Great job by Miller to jump up and get the ball. Oh, the 3 ball doesn't go for the Cats.
And knocked out. Good play. Simmons had the ball stripped.
Yeah, I said Miller, that was Martin. I'm sorry. We were just talking about that mismatch, but Oliver got up high and blocked the ball before he ever had a chance to shoot it.
6-5 Neosho, 5:50 to go in this first period. Ball got swatted back in the reception area, and they had to go track it down. We're back underway. Number 20 with the ball, that's Braden. Pass inside, good play, won't go. There's a push and a shove and a whistle.
It's going to be a foul on Forsyth. That'll be his first.
And number 31, Alex Ost, the junior, will go to the line. He is 6'2".
Be the first team foul for the Cats. 5:37 before the end of the quarter, and the first one's up and good.
And the second shot, it bounces away, rebounded by Martin. Cats come down in a hurry. Drive, they're going to kick it back out. Set it up. Martin back on the left wing. He's going to drive. Kicks it back out. They'll just move it around. Fisher into the ball game. Asbury having some trouble in the backcourt, being guarded closely by number 21. 31, I should say. Aston. The drive to the basket by Martin. He kicks it back out. Taken away by the Tigers. Quick turnover, 6-6 is our score. The shot from the corner is up, no good. The rebound comes down with Asbury. Martin in the left wing, he's thought about it.
Had a chance for a double screen there to get in, and it didn't work.
Ball's an air ball from Smith. Tigers take over. 4:15 to go in this first period. We're tied at 6. Oh, the shot is good by number 31.
Austin, that was that big old hook shot's all that was.
Tigers up 8-6. Under 4 minutes to go in this first period. Nice little jumper, won't go for Forsyth. Trying to get position. Tigers taking their time. They're a very quick, solid ball club as well. They play in the Big Ten Conference with Aurora and Mount Vernon, Monette, Seneca, and Lamar.
Nice job that time by Smith, being able to play that tenacious defense that we talked about.
The shot from the left wing is off for 3, no good. And there's a push and a shove.
And that's going to be on, looks like that's the first foul on number 10.
That's Simmons. First team foul and first personal foul on Nevada tonight.
Branscombe into the ball game, and Simpson into the ball game for the Cats.
Coach John has the luxury of having several good point guards because they are really moving that ball quickly.
Yes.
Branson will come in, give you a good couple of 2 or 3 minutes. Give him a breather. Kicks it back out to Smith. And to Martin, he's going to drive. He's back over to Branscombe. Oh, nice pass. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was a great pass right into Canton Smith. And we get the 2, and the score's tied with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, 8-8.
It's like Branscombe has an extra set of eyeballs. He sees that field so well. Knocked out of bounds.
Great job that time by Simpson to hold his ground and try to draw the charge, and he couldn't do that, but in the process, we got the ball back.
Tied up at 8, 2:35 to go in this first period.
considerably different than it was the other night. With this time in this ball game, the score was 3-0 in favor of the Cats on Tuesday night.
Asbury looking, and he's pushed.
It's going to be a foul on number 13.
13, it looks like. That's Smith, Gabe Smith.
His first foul, but it'll be the second team foul.
.221 left in the first period. Neosho and Nevada tonight. Going to move the ball over here on the
side. Yeah.
Canton Smith will toss it in. Asbury will come up with it. Two good ball teams tonight. Yeah, move it around. Oh, lost the ball. No, Canton lost the ball down in the corner.
Yeah.
I thought he had it saved, and then he just lost the handle again.
I did too. He and Asbury were just not on the same page in the hymnal that time, because that was a nice pass by Asbury, but there was nobody home.
Smith with the ball. He'll bring it down across midcourt. 2 minutes left in this first period tonight. Just tuning in, we're on a little bit early tonight. Earlier ball games were over in time. Smith, nice toss down low. They'll kick it back out. There's a long three. It's no good.
There's a foul, and that's going to be on, I believe it's going to be on number 31.
And that's Aust. It's like Austin, they told me, but Aust, A-S-T, is how they spell the last name. Cats with the ball. Minute 40 left in the first period. We're tied up at 8. It's been back and forth. No big lead from either team. Ball is kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Neosho.
Yeah, that was probably fortunate that ball was kicked out of bounds, because the pass was headed towards nobody. Smith to trigger it in underneath the basket.
Simpson into the ball game. Oh! Branscombe saved that one. Martin's gonna shoot a little jumper. Oh, in and out, no good. Nice touch, but it just wouldn't fall. Minute 10 to go. Nice pass down low.
Nice job by Simpson defensively that time to keep that ball from going in. That was a little alley-oop meant for number 31.
They're gonna take their time. We're under a minute left in this first period, tied up at 8. Oh, nice drive to the basket. It's swatted, knocked away, and a foul.
Asbury swatted that ball away that time, but he's going to get called for it. Simpson gets a foul.
45 seconds left. Number 20, Braden at the line. He has 2 points tonight.
He switched back and forth between shooting guard and point guard. He and Majors kind of switch positions on a pretty regular basis, depending on what they're trying to do.
And the second shot, no good. They come away with Tiger keep the ball. They kept the got the rebound. They'll set it up again. Smith on the left wing.
That was Aust that got that rebound. Cats are going to have to get serious about being on defense.
And the drive to the basket, no good. Taken away by Simpson. He is so strong underneath the boards. Kick it around. We're down to under 20 seconds.
We'll see if the Cats don't go for one.
Martin moves around. He has the ball stripped. He's fouled. He's hit on the arm.
31, and that is going to be his second foul on Mr. Aust. Miller go to the line and shoot 2.
Oliver has 2 points tonight. And his first shot, it falls in. And they change lead again. Neosho up 9-8. Oliver's worked hard in the offseason. He played a lot of JV ball last year. He is very fast, and the second shot off the front of the rim, no good. Tigers will bring it down, 5 seconds to go. The long three, it's off the mark, no good. And no good at the buzzer, 9-8, the shot no good. So after one period, it's Neosho 9, Nevada 8. We'll take a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Service.
Wildcat Fieldhouse. We have got a track meet on our hands, Jim. The score is 9-8 in favor of the Cats. Each team has got one free throw to their credit, and we'll start back again. Each team gets five fouls before they're in the penalty position. And the Cats got a free throw from Oliver Miller, which put them ahead in the ball game, but it's been a fast and furious ball game.
Oliver is the leading scorer for the Cats thus far. For the first period, he has 3 points. Caden Asbury has 2. Canton Smith has 2, and Zach Forsythe has 2 points. We're underway here in the second period. Cats up 9-8. The toss down low.
And there's another foul, and that's going to be on number 30. Looks like, which is Drew Miller, who's just come into the ball game.
Not a shooting foul. Jaden Fisher will toss it in.
Finds originals with the exception of Branscombe, who is in the ball game for the Cats.
Well, if Branscombe gets open, watch out. He loves to shoot the three ball. The nice play. Oh, what a nice touch by Canton Smith. Off the backboard into the basket. 11-8 in Neosho. 7:30 to go in the second period.
The Cats just need to keep going. Let's show them what we can do with defense. Let's go back down the score again.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Nevada.
Ball came off of Forsythe that time. He stuck his arm around and was in the midst of stopping a pass into number 10, Simpson.
And a good drive to the basket. There's a foul. Number 4 will go to the line. That's Jeff Snyder.
And that foul is going to be on Jaden Fisher, I believe.
Snyder's a 6'3" junior, just into the ball game. And it's off the back of the rim, a little too hard. They forget about the Neosho roll advantage here on the baskets. And that shot no good, taken away by Martin, comes down to the rebound. Cats come back the other way. 7 minutes to go in this second period. Martin going to drive to the basket. What a nice play by Oliver Martin. He has 5 points. Banks it in.
The Cats are up 13-8 with 6:53 left in the half.
Largest lead of the ball game for either team. Pass down low. The shot for 3 is good. By number 15.
That was Mason Majors.
He has 6 points, 13-11. That'll get you back in the ball game quicker than anything. He has a quick couple of threes. Forsythe looking. Oh, nice
move.
Nice move by Forsythe. Nice little spin move. They've worked with him this offseason, John. He has made a lot of improvements using his height to advantage. Take it away. Nope. Loose ball. They come back. Oh, there's a takeaway by Martin. He's so quick. He's going to drive to the basket.
And
count it.
Yeah,
it's good.
count it.
It's good. 2 for Neosho and a foul.
And that foul is going to be on. We had to stop and look for just a minute. Number 15, it's on Mason.
Oliver has 7 points tonight. Usually your point guard's not the leading scorer this stage of a contest, but Martin's having a good night. A quick steal and went coast to coast with it and drew the foul and the basket.
Brents comes out, and we're back to the original 5 starting the ball game. That one's up and no good. Nice job that time by, there's another and one by Forsythe.
Got the rebound and put it back in and drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
That's going to be on number 10.
What a
Simmons, that's his second.
What a quick turnaround for the Cats. They lead by 8, 19-11. Forsythe at the line to make it a 3-point play attempt.
Forsythe just out-bigged them all that time. He put that ball up.
And he makes his second one. He has 7 points tonight. 20-11. Cats lead by 9. 5:50 to go in this second period.
Started out with a little full-court press of their own, and they backed up, back down. Cats still in their man-to-man defense.
Nevada just slowing it down a little bit. Smith driving. The long 3 is off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Asbury. Cats will hustle down the court. Waste no time. The shot no good. Nevada comes up with a loose ball. 5. And there's a quick timeout. Nevada says they want a timeout. 20-11 our score. Let's take a quick timeout as well. You're in tune to the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
And welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. The Cats have put some distance between them and Nevada. We were pretty well tied up, except for the Cats were up by 1 at the end of the first quarter. Now the score is 20-11 in favor of the Wildcats. 3 fouls on the Nevada team right now, and we've had a couple of 3-point plays. Big Zach Forsythe just bigged his way in just a few minutes ago and not only made the basket, but he was fouled as well, and he made that basket.
It comes down to hustle, John. The Cats have just out-hustled the Tigers tonight, and they've pounded the boards, and they've produced. And, boy, what a quick turnaround. It was a close game, like say 9-8 at the end of the first period, but the Cats have come out, and the Claws have come out, and they are attacking ferociously tonight.
Yeah, they really are. The Cats have got their mojo back. We've got the original 5 back out. Houston Brands comes down for a little bit of a breather. The defense is certainly keeping us in the ball game, that's for sure.
Braden will bring it in. They'll move it around. Try to find an open man. 13 is in there. That's Smith. He's going to drive. And the shot is short. They're going to kick it back out. Whoa, they throw it out. Where was that ball? I wondered where that was going.
I wasn't real sure either for a minute or two.
That's Collins. He came in off the bench. He played some JV action tonight. He tossed that ball and it went haywire.
Collins was a sophomore running back for them that filled in last year and had over 1,000 yards in rushing.
Cats will move it around. They'll take their time. They can afford to take a little time off the clock. The drive to the basket is, ooh, so close. It's in and out. That second try, no good. Martin comes away with the rebound. Asbury going to toss it in. Martin comes up with a loose ball. Back to Nevada. Boy, that's a quick change of events. 4:15 to go before halftime. Collins will bring it out, set something up at the top of the key. Down to the corner. And the whistle and a push.
That's going to be against Asbury, I'm afraid.
A little aggressive, not a shooting violation.
No, it's number 1. It's going to be on Fisher. That's his second foul.
Well, Fisher's going to sit on the bench a little bit. Branscombe back in for the Cats. Tigers will toss it in underneath their own basket. They get it out to Collins. He's a left-handed shooter. .3:45 to go. Tigers taking time off the clock, trying. And they said there was a push. Oh
my goodness. Oh, no.
There's a technical. Ken Smith didn't like the call. You just can't argue with the referees or the officials.
Well, it's not going to be a technical. They get the ball. They get the ball back, though. There was no foul called on that play, in fact. Now, I'll tell you what, Majors and Branscombe have done a little bit of body bumping along the way, and that's exactly what preceded that little scrum up there.
And the long shot is no good.
Yeah, and there was another one where Branscombe was up, and
number 10 comes down with the Simmons for 2, 20-13. No, Branscombe is not afraid to mix it up. Even underneath the basket with the taller guys. Oh, long three from Branscombe. Oh, shot no good, a little hard. Good rebound by Forsythe. Oh, he took it away. I thought there'd be a tie-up, but no way. Good hustle by the Tigers. Collins with the ball.
Yeah, this is one of those nights that's going to be a great learning experience for Forsythe, because he's going to find out what it's like to be right in the middle of all of that.
The long three by Branscombe, get in there, no good, off the back of the rim. Tigers come up with it. 2:30 to go before halftime. Taken away by Asbury. He just stole that ball. Tigers making some bad passes tonight. The Cats just happen to be in the right place at the right time. 2:15 left. 20-13 our score.
Well, we talked about the fact that defense is what continues to keep the Cats in the ball game, and that most definitely is the case.
And the toss inside, bad pass by Branscombe, or ill-advised pass, you might say. Tigers come away with it. And and there's a foul. It sure did look like he took a.
It's going to be on. Let's see. It's on Forsythe. That's his second. Yeah, it did look like a walk travel to me, but that is going to take, not Majors, it's going to take Smith to the line. That's right.
Looked like a hop, skip, and a jump, and the shot is no good. Tigers really not successful tonight from the line.
Here comes Fisher and Simpson in, and Branscombe and Forsythe are going to take a little rest.
You know, these young men have to be tired, huffing and puffing out there, under 2 minutes to go before the half. Smith at the line for his second shot. It won't go. And it's Neosho ball.
That's right. That was off of Collins. And the Cats will have the ball with 1:52 left in the first half. They're up by a score of 20-13.
And the coach is saying, put some pressure on these Cats. Snyder into the game. He can afford to have a foul if need be. Cats will drive. Simpson to the basket. A little hard. Taken away by the Tigers. Cats have gone cold here in the last 2 minutes. Collins going to drive around. And they'll kick it back out for a three. Shot no good. Air ball. And
yeah, there we go. That's a foul on number 4, and the Cats will have the ball. That'll be the 4th team foul. And that's the first one on Snyder.
And Nevada fans are livid tonight. Timeout on the floor. Let's take a timeout, quick timeout. And you're in tune to the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
We all have those days where we don't want to get up. But when we have true discipline and choose to rise up, we become the best version of ourselves. To start your journey today, visit risefitnesscenter.com.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse, where the Cats are up by a score of 20-13. There's about 30 seconds left in this portion of the timeout that was called by Coach Zane Culp. And we'll have about a minute and a half left as we come back out to play. We want to thank some of our sponsors tonight. We want to thank Crowder College, Missouri Southern State University, People's Bank of Seneca, First Community Bank, Southwest Missouri State Bank. We want to thank also our insurance agent, State Farm insurance agent, Eric Norris. All of our sponsors, we appreciate them because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't get to do what we get to do, Jim.
We always appreciate that. A lot of fine folks and a lot of supporters for Wildcat Athletics, both young men and young ladies. Minute 23 before halftime. Cats up 20-13. Asbury tosses it in.
And before Snyder knocked the ball out of Fisher's hands, but the Cats will have it back in. There's a minute and 15. That took about 10 seconds. Branscom's back into the ball game, and Fisher's out.
Branscom has had several good assists. I'd like to see him make a three. He's had a couple attempts, been unsuccessful. Minute 10 to go. Cats will take some time off the clock and go for the sure shot. Pass inside, back out to Martin. They'll move it around. And take it away. And there's a whistle.
That's going to be a foul on Simpson, I believe.
Trying to reach in. He had lost the handle and had it taken away.
Foul.
It's a shooting foul, and number 31 will go to the line. That's Alex Ost.
And he'll shoot two. He is 1 for 2 so far from the free throw line tonight.
Alex has 3 points in the ball game. And his first shot is up. It bounces around. No good. Nevada doing a little bit of substitution off the bench.
The Cats have been hanging on, Jim, as you said earlier, to that 7-point lead for about 3 minutes now.
Second shot is good. 20-14. Tigers come up on defense.
Yeah, Ost is out of the ball game, and Tigers are probably going to have a little bit more of a speed team in for the next minute or so. See if they can draw the closer before halftime.
They break the press. They get it across the line in plenty of time. 45. Oh, ball taken away. Here's Collins. Nice, easy layup. It's 20-16. And the lead is... Oh! Count it. Good shot by Branscom. Drive to the basket. And he draws the foul. No, I guess it was a charge.
No, so we do not get them.
Yeah, it was a charge. And that's something you don't say. Houston, the smallest player on the floor, and he draws the charge. It was a nice move and a nice play. And they take it away from him. 20-16, 30 seconds left.
Coach Culp was not happy with what happened there, and he had to sit back down. Nice job by Simpson to get the block, but he's going to get called for a foul.
Good hustle by the Cats. Ball, it will be a shooting foul. They're in the penalty situation.
Braden, who is 0 for 2 from the free throw line, will be up there.
And his first shot is good. John, just when you thought the Cats were going to get this game in control, they had a 9-point lead at one time early in the second quarter, and it's now down to 3. They haven't scored for several minutes. That second shot is good. Braden has 4 points, and here's the pressure. Under 20 seconds to go. And let's see, there's a foul on a push.
That's going to be on Collins, and that is going to put them in the penalty situation. And that will take Asbury to the free throw line.
Caden has only 2 points tonight. He had 21 on the opening night on Tuesday against Waynesville.
Coach Gray over there for Nevada is bending the ear of one of the officials.
And the first shot bounces around and pops out, no good.
Brock Pyle in the ball game.
Got some good ball handlers in for Neosho. Yeah, they're set. Asbury will have his second attempt. And the shot is good, rattles around the rim and drops in. 21-18, 3-point lead. Down to 10 seconds before halftime. The Tigers will go for that last shot. They back off.
That they'll try to set Majors up for the 3-ball.
That shot is up, it's good. Smith drains it, and we're tied up. At halftime, Tigers come back. They were down by 9. And we're tied up at halftime, 21 all between Neosho and Nevada. Let's take a quick timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Insurance Benefits Consultants now has 2 locations to serve you. They're located at 1009 South Neosho Boulevard in Neosho and at 701 Northwest McNelly Road in Bentonville, Arkansas. They are proud supporters of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They provide Medicare and Medicaid supplemental policies, as well as life, health, and group health insurance plans from companies like Allstate and Colonial. For more information, call 417-451-4244 or in Arkansas, 479-431-5226. Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church, and I want to take 30 seconds today to encourage you to pray. Because our prayers have the power to move heaven. James 5 says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. When we pray, God listens. When we pray, situations can change. When we pray, miracles can happen. And heaven moves on our behalf, simply because we pray. Take some time today and pray. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. It is halftime, and Jim, we've literally seen the tale of two games. The Cats had a 9-point lead halfway through the third quarter after being, or the second quarter, after being ahead by one at the end of the first quarter, and Nevada started running the ball and scoring, and we've got a tie ball game.
Just some quick turnovers hurt us, and we went cold on shooting. We played well on defense down low and got some nice rebounds, but we couldn't put it in the basket on the other end of the court, and they outscored, Nevada outscored Neosho 10-1 on the last 3 minutes of that half, and that's where we stand. We're tied up. It's a whole new ball game as we start getting ready for the third period. 21-21, leading scorers for Neosho tonight. Oliver Martin has 7. Zach Forsythe had a good first quarter. He has 7 points. The others scoring is Caden Asbury had 3, and that looks like that's just about it. We thought Houston Branscombe, he was accused of a charge, and he had gone to the basket, made the basket, but he charged, and with that, so that took away 2 points for us. And other times, he was so close. For the Tigers, Kellen Braden has 4 points tonight. Mason Majors has 6. Collins has 2. Gabe Smith has 3, and Sean Simmons has 2 points. Alex Ost has 4 points, most of those coming on free throws tonight.
Well, one of the things that has hurt the Cats is, as a team, we've only got 9 rebounds. We have got to rebound, and Nevada has taken advantage of that, and they've had some actual putbacks that they got. We've just got to do a better job defensively on the boards.
A lot of loose balls out on the floor and swatted around, but good. It's a good physical game. Very evenly matched two teams out on the hardwoods tonight, and both being very, very aggressive. The Cats came out and were very strong in that first period, and they scored 9 and 12 in the second period. Nevada scored 8 in the first quarter and 13 with a buzzer beater at the end of the second quarter to tie it up, 21 all, and that's where we stand here in Neosho tonight.
Well, Quincy Simpson has 3 fouls for the Cats. Zach Forsythe only has 2. Houston Branscombe has that 1 charge, and then Jaden Fisher has 2. So nobody really in foul trouble as far as the Cats are concerned.
That is good news tonight, and there are a lot of bright spots, and the Cats, if they can play smart basketball in the second half, I think they can pull out a victory. And if they have another quarter like they did coming in from the first period into the second period, if they can do that, have a good third period, I think they can coast in and bring home another victory this evening.
Yeah, I think we probably can. We want to invite everybody to stay tuned for the post-game coaches interview when the ball game is over with. That's being brought to you by Arvest Bank here in Neosho. Arvest has made their home here, and they want to support the Wildcats. Let's take a timeout. There's about 3 minutes and a half left before we come back in, and we'll take this short timeout. We'll be back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be back in a few.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. with ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
You found it, the ultimate car wash. The one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
Wildcat Fieldhouse. The score is 21-21. We invite you to be with us tomorrow at the Neosho Christmas Parade. Jim and I will be up there once again with the voice of all the action, won't we, Jim?
We certainly will. The weather should be nice tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny in the afternoon. Temperatures around 5 o'clock, about 50, but it'll turn cool. So, you know, layered clothing is always wise when you come to a Christmas parade, and could be a little breezy tomorrow, so beware of that. We'll dress warm, and hope you do as well. There'll be a lot of candy for everyone, and John, the rumor is that a gentleman in that red, white, and black outfit will be there tomorrow night and bringing up at the end of the parade for all the kids.
You suppose he'll want to come up and see you and I as well?
Have you been good? Okay, we won't go into that. But anyway, Santa Claus will be there tomorrow night. And I think Santa will be at the Civic Center, the auditorium, tomorrow morning to take
Breakfast
pictures.
with Santa, yeah.
You know, that's always fun. I think that's 8 to 11. And also a lot going on. The Chamber does a tremendous job putting the events together with the holiday market, Christmas market. And that's here at the high school cafeteria. And they have more than 70 vendors, I think, set up with all their goods and wares. And that's always a fun event to come out.
Well, in the third quarter on Tuesday night, the Cats really had a breakaway. In fact, they scored 24 points during that third quarter. Let's hope that happens again tonight, Jim.
They have to be aggressive, and now Coach Culp has talked to the young men about that. Don't give up. And, you know, Nevada's a good team as well. They're physical, and they've made some shots at the right time. They didn't give up. They were down by 9 in midway through the second period, and the Cats had a few breaks, and Nevada's fought back. They've clawed their way back as well. 21 all. We're ready to go. Third period action here in Neosho tonight.
It's going to be Asbury, Fisher, Smith, Forsythe, and Miller. Or Martin, I'm sorry. I keep trying to call him Miller. That's not the case. And Martin, the starting 5 out on the floor for the Cats.
Tigers are kind of slowing it down a little bit, move the ball around, trying to find the open man. There's the long three. It's off the mark, no good. Got his own rebound, good hustle. He lost control, and Smith comes up with it for the Cats. Good hustle by Neosho. They need to play heads-up basketball. Oh, nice pass down low. Oh, good shot. A good layup by Jaden Fisher. Good move underneath the basket.
Well, that was a great give and go by the Cats that time, and there was a couple of different options, and they just caught Fisher as the cutter coming down the baseline.
Nevada with the ball, 23-21 Neosho. Good pass down low. Trying to find an open man. Oh, nice shot by number 15, Majors. He has that nice left-handed touch. Just floated it right in. We're tied up at 23. The long one by, off the mark by Fisher.
Well, that was actually tipped.
Fisher with the ball, puts it back in. Good play by Fisher. And a nice assist by Smith. 6:20 to go in this third period. Neosho up by 2, 25-23. Nevada's going to take some time off the clock. They lost the handle. Loose ball on the floor. Oh!
Nice job by Forsythe that time. And
And there's a whistle. Canton Smith called for a foul.
It's his first foul of the night.
And first foul. Period foul in the third quarter. Good pass down low and a nice one by the left-hander. Majors, he has 10 points. We're tied up again. Cats need to. A long three by Martin, off the mark, no good. Tigers come away with it. They can take the advantage.
Three ball just not there for the Cats tonight, so we're doing some things that you absolutely need to do. We're sticking with the basics, and we're taking the high percentage shots.
You know, Tuesday night, everyone was hot from three-point range, but not tonight. There's a pass down to the low post, out of bounds.
It's going to come off of Simmons. Great job that time by Oliver Martin defensively.
Branscombe will come back into the ball game to give Fisher a rest. He is a good ball handler. Asbury in the backcourt. Asbury tonight has only 3 points. The other night he had 21. There'll be nights like that. Asbury, good pass. Oh, good play. Oh, good. Oh, in and out. Forsythe.
That was a great pass. Nice job by Forsythe to get under the bucket.
He had position. It just wouldn't stay in. Rattled around and popped out. Tigers with the ball. And the long three. It's off the mark. No good. A push and a whistle. It'll be Neosho, it'll be Nevada ball here on the side.
That is Mr. Branscombe. Got the foul that time. That's his first. That's Neosho's second team foul.
Oh, good takeaway by Martin. He's so quick. They move it down quickly. He's going to go coast to coast. Yes! Counted. Martin with 9 points. We need some more effort like that tonight. 4:25 to go in this third period. Neosho up by 2, 27-25. Majors being guarded by Branscombe. They need to stay on him. He has the hot hand. Smith kicks it back out. Oh, no foul. Spin move taken away by Forsythe. He's triple teamed. He finds an open man. Asbury quickly brings it down. Smith is fouled.
That's going to be on number 20. That was Braden, and that'll be his second foul.
Well, Forsythe did what you talked about, John, in the first half. He was triple teamed. He just fought for that ball and kept possession and found the open man.
He did a nice job of hanging in there with it that time.
Branscombe will toss it in. Oh, no, it won't go. Forsythe tried to make it go and knocks it out of bounds. Tiger ball, 3:53 left in the third period.
Cats up by 2.
Fairly low scoring affair. Both teams. And the long three, it's off the mark. Smith comes down with the ball for the Cats. He'll hand it off to Asbury, back to Branscombe, down on the corner. He'll kick it around. Martin brings it out. Oh, and there's a foul. Smith going to the basket. He should go to the line for 2.
And that's going to be on number 31. And that will be his third foul.
So a few players getting into not serious, but concerning foul trouble. Canton Smith at the line to shoot 2. And the first one is good. 28-25, Neosho.
Yeah, Miller back in the ball game and Ost out for a breather.
Here comes the second shot from Smith. It's good, clockwork. Canton has 6 points tonight, 29-25, Neosho. 3:15 to go in the third period. Tigers just content to chip away the time. The long three, it's good. That's Smith. He has 2 threes in this ball game, 29-28. That'll keep you in the game anytime. The Cats have yet to really make a long three. Oh, what a nice
nice
play.
move by Asbury that time.
Give him 5 points. Cats back up by 3, 31-28, 2:35 to go in this third period. Oh, what a nice play.
Nice job by Miller that time.
There's Martin.
Martin.
You keep saying Miller. Miller's on the other team.
Jumping up and hitting that one. Nice play. Fisher back in for the Cats.
Oliver having a good game tonight. He has 9 points. Be careful with Smith. He loves to shoot the three. They've got a couple of players that love to make a three. Oh, knocked out of bounds by Smith. It'll go over for the Cats. Sam, where'd you find that?
Oh, concession stand.
Oh, okay. And you forget about your dad here, John and me.
Cats do a nice job of breaking the press.
Good plays by the Cats. The long three. Yes. Nice one by Fisher. Fisher.
Yeah, that was Fisher. 34-28 Cats, 1 minute and 55 seconds left in the third quarter.
Boy, they needed that. Tigers staying calm. They're not flustered. They're down by 6. Smith for a long three again, off the mark, a little short.
Asbury with the rebound.
Oh, good play and good timing for the Cats. Minute 30 to go.
The Cats need to come in and score.
Shot no good. A little floater won't go in for Fisher. Tigers come back quickly. And there's a whistle. Push and a shove. And fouls on Fisher. He's third tonight. A couple of Cats with 3 fouls.
Well, I think they've calmed down a little bit. There was quite a bit of pushing and shoving there in the second quarter, and things have backed off. The Cats have got 3 team fouls, and Nevada's got 2, and there's less than a minute to play in the third quarter.
Clock is running, 34-28. Neosho. Nevada taking their time, trying to set something up, trying to set up a nice screen. Smith drives to the basket. They wave it off.
Nope, it's going to be on the floor, and that's going to be on Canton Smith.
Underneath the basket, so no basket, doesn't count.
It's his second foul.
His 4th team foul here in the period. He takes 5 fouls to go to the line. There's no more 1-on-1 situation.
Well, if there was such a thing as a good foul, that was that time. Because
nice takeaway by Martin. Oh, and he gets knocked down.
Foul on number 20.
Martin is like he's got a pogo stick. He's jumping a mile high to knock that ball down. A good hustle by Martin this evening. Martin has 9 points, leading scorer for the Cats.
It's Braden's second foul.
Has the ball knocked away. It's stolen. And there's a foul. That's all he could do.
That's going to be on the ground too, but that's going to be Jaden's third foul.
And Jaden coming up a little limpy there. He may have either strained or hurt his ankle.
And that's his 4th foul, so
he's going to have to. Coach Culp says, who can I call on? He needs somebody, and Finsky's going to come in for him. Finsky had a good night on the JV squad, making some nice threes. And Miller, number 4, Snyder, I should say, makes his first attempt. 5-point lead for Neosho. .32 seconds left in this third period. Shot is no good, rebounded by Smith. Cats just need to take their time. Pass down low, and the foul. No shot, no good.
It's going to be on number 10, I think, that time.
Forsythe will go to the line for 2.
Oh, that's going to be on 14. That's his second.
That's Collins. Oh, in and out. Those are ones you need to make at this stage of the game. 23 seconds left in the third period. Neosho up by 5.
That's not good either.
He misses a good opportunity. Clock is running. We're down to 15 seconds. We get it across midcourt.
Got a couple of people they want the ball in the hands of.
Shot no good. The three's no good. Forsythe comes. Oh, it almost has it taken away. We're down to 3. And the final, we're down to a minute, 1.6 seconds. And the foul's going to be against.
Well, I'm not sure who it's against.
Well, it's against.
It's against Neosho.
But there's not a shooting foul.
No, it was.
I'm not sure what that was all about.
It was a double dribble on Caden Asbury. He went like this and picked up the ball.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you're watching this.
Yeah, the Cats have got the ball. 1.6 left in the quarter. Branscombe will key it in for the Cats.
You're just going to have to turn and shoot.
What a play, and it's just almost there, Win. And that one's good.
It did, it counted. And who made that?
Forsythe.
He was in the right place at the right time. And what a ball game we have here. 36-29, Neosho. We'll take a quick timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. The Cats are up by a score of 36-29. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. What happened that last time is Justin Branscombe threw an alley-oop to Canton Smith. He went up, did not go in. Forsythe grabbed the rebound and it went in, so the Cats got the 2 anyway. What a play, Jim.
It's been a barn burner back and forth, and teams would get hot, then they'd get a little cold, and Cats that time, Fisher came back with a nice 3 to kind of put them up, give them a little bit of a cushion. In that third period, the Cats outscored the Tigers 15-8, and that's where we stand.
Fisher's in foul trouble, so he'll be sitting on the bench. Branscombe will be starting out the fourth quarter for the Cats.
You know the Cats have to be tired, and this is where tough part of the game right here. We'll see who is the most physical and better in shape this early in the season. It's been back and forth, a seesaw battle between these two teams. And it's taken away by Collins. And he makes them pay. Brings it in for the easy layup, 36-31. And John, that's where you have to watch out. Forsythe, can't make it go.
Big man mistake that time. He should have just gone to the basket, but he put the ball down first.
Ken Smith knew it. A foul on him. That's his third foul tonight.
Third foul, that's right.
First team foul. It's not a shooting violation yet. Tigers will inbound the ball. You have to avoid the turnovers in the late stage of the game and make those free throws. Pass down low to Simmons, back out to Majors. They'll kick it out. Smith can shoot the three. They drive. Oh, good hustle. Oh, nice play by Martin. He's going to drive to the basket. Oh, can't make it go. He comes up limp. He may have somebody stepped on his foot. Another missed opportunities for the Cats. Tigers get it back. They'll set it up again. 6:40 left in the ball game. It's a close one, 36-31, Neosho.
Martins and Collins are over there doing a little body bumping. Hopefully nobody didn't get carried away more than that.
Brayton brings it down. Does the hand. Oh, no good. Collins couldn't make it go.
Asbury down with a rebound.
Oh,
Smith.
what a nice play by Ken Smith. Give him 8 points tonight. Back to a 7-point lead. Neosho, 38-31. Have a little bit of a cushion. At one time, they had a 9-point lead early in the first half.
Well, I tell you what, with Nevada and their ability to shoot the three, no lead is safe.
Collins will move it around. A good pass down low to Simmons. And a foul.
And that's going to be on Forsythe.
That's all he could do. I mean, he had position, but he was backing up, so he drew the foul.
It's going to be his third one.
Simmons goes to the line. He has 2 points in the ball game. Sam, you enjoying that pretzel? I'm trying to get you to talk with a mouthful of pretzel. They do a good job. Good concession stand here in the Neosho.
Posters up and good.
3 points for Sean Simmons. Branscombe back in the game for the Cats.
Collins out for Nevada. He's going to take a rest.
And the second shot is also good. 38-33, 5-point lead for the Cats. 5:45 to go in the ball game. They'll take their time. They have to be careful. This Tiger bunch is quick. Good pass. Back to Branscombe. He shoots the three. Oh, in and out, no good. And it's a loose ball. And they're foul.
Foul, and that's going to be on Asbury, I think.
Loose ball foul. It's 35.
That's going to be his fourth.
Can't afford to lose Canton or Zach out there. Forsythe will set on the bench for a little bit.
Quincy Simpson in for the ball game for the Cats. He's got a couple of fouls. In fact, he's got 3 fouls himself.
Neither team has really taken advantage of some opportunities to really pull away with this ball game. And a nice play by number 4, Schneider. 38-35, 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Cats still lead, but they're just hanging on. Branscombe gonna drive. Oh, a nice shot by Houston. His first 2 points of the game. Comes at a great time, 40-35. Let's take just a quick timeout here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
Four minutes and 48 seconds left. The Cats are up by 5. The score is 40-35, and Jim, it's been quite a back and forth in this quarter.
It has a lot of fouls, and players on both sides are getting into foul trouble. Cats have several players with 3, some with 4.
Forsythe and Fisher both have 4 fouls.
Well, the big guys down low are drawing some fouls. 4:40 to go in the ball game. Cats up 40-35. It's been a good one. Smith looking to shoot. Hang on. Braden gonna drive, kicks it back out. Simpson, oh, what a nice play by Simpson. Oh!
He's got him. Okay, this will be a 30-second timeout.
What a hustle out there. Quincy Simpson into the ball game. He is so strong.
Yeah, it really will. Let's just hang on to it right here, Sam. It's 4 minutes and 22 seconds left. Quincy Simpson came up with the ball and went back down, and it looked like that Coach Gray alertly called timeout before there was a chance for a traveling, because his player down on the floor was rolling around with the ball.
I love to watch the coaches on the sidelines. They get demonstrative and animated, and it's just fun to watch. And the excitement, a good crowd tonight here in Neosho, and a good crowd from Nevada has traveled all the way down the interstate to be with us, and good to have you as well.
Yeah, the officials are absolutely earning their money tonight. There's been some roughhousing, nothing to the point that has caused a technical or any type of an issue like that at this point, but it's just good, solid, hard-fought basketball.
And you have some very stout young men. Nevada ball underneath their own basket. Miller with the ball. Or I should say Snyder with the ball. And the pass down low to Simmons. They'll take some time off the clock.
I would think that they probably will, and they'll get the ball down to number 31. He's got 3 fouls himself, but they're going to do their best to try to get Forsyth out of the ball game.
The drive to the basket, it's good. Number 31, Ost, give him 2. It's 40-37. 3-point advantage for the Wildcats. 3:40 to go. Oh, it's taken away. Bad pass, tipped and blocked. Here comes the Tigers. They have a chance to tie it up. They're going to be patient. The shot no good. Rebounded by Smith. Good play by, good pass down low. Taken away. He fouled him on the arm. Foul underneath the basket.
It's going to be a foul on number 13, Smith, and that's going to be his second foul.
Cats are moving the ball very quickly, but the Tigers are right there on top.
I'm not sure.
And the long 3, it's off the mark by Branscombe, just
the
short.
Cats have got to get under the basket when that 3 ball goes up.
They'll kick it back out. Tigers with the ball. They'll bring it back out, slow it down. 3 minutes left. We're at the 3-minute mark. Left in the game. Shot is no good. Tigers with the rebound.
Nice shot.
And a foul.
That was Martin on the foul that time, but that was one of those fouls. That ball was going to go in the basket, so that's going to take Snyder to the line. He is 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
He has 3 points tonight.
And that's Martin's first foul.
And the shot is good. 2-point advantage for the Wildcats. Both teams have played extremely hard tonight, John. A good ball game.
Fisher back in the ball game for the Cats. Get some fresh legs back in there.
Second shot from Snyder. It bounces around, no good. Cats come up with the rebounds. 40-38 our score. 2:45 to go in the ball game. Oh, you have to be careful with those across the court. There's Branscombe for 3. It's no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. And the alley-oop, no good. They save it. Here comes the Cats.
Nice job by Fisher that time.
There's a hop, skip, and a jump, and he draws the foul.
Foul on number 20. That is Braden, and that'll be his 3rd foul.
2:24 left in the game. 2-point lead by Neosho.
Now they're showing that's his first foul. I'm showing that's his 3rd foul.
Cats with the ball. A long three. It's, off the mark. Asbury couldn't make it go. We're down to 2 minutes. Shot no good. And
nice job that time by Forsythe.
Really, John, we haven't had a tie ball tonight.
There's not been a single one. Cats are bringing it down. Cats have got a great opportunity right here with less than 2 minutes to play.
They just need to take their time. It's knocked away, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Neosho.
There's a nice block by ours to knock the ball out of bounds. Fisher was breaking down the baseline.
Cats will inbound it. Nice little move by number 35, Forsythe. Give him 11 points, 42-38.
Cats up by 4.
John, the Cats need to be wary of that three ball because they have some good shooters. And there's one of them, Smith, at the top of the key. Minute 25 and clock is running. Neosho up by 4. Toss inside to Snyder, and there's knocked out of bounds. Cats ball. John, this is where they need to take advantage.
Absolutely. We need to get some.
Make them.
Okay, this is a full timeout.
We'll take a timeout as well. You're in tune to the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays, and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the 4-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999. Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium. There's about a minute and 15 left, minute and 14 left. The Cats have got 3 timeouts. Nevada has 2, but the Cats are up by a score of 42-38, and the Cats will trigger the ball in underneath the Nevada basket.
You have to take advantage of situations like this right now, John. You want to make them foul us and prevent the foul. We have a couple of Cats in foul trouble. Cam Smith will toss it in underneath the Nevada basket.
Yeah, and Nevada's got some fouls to spare. They've only got 2 team fouls. So.
And they found Asbury. He's going to bring it down. Presses on. Branscombe he hangs on to it. He's fouled.
Yeah.
It's not a shooting foul.
No, but that's going to be on number 31, I believe.
That's Ost. And that's his 4th. They're going to bring in Collins back to the game. Ost will set down. He has 6 points.
No, now they're changing their minds. They're going to take Osta's back in, and Majors is going to sit down for a minute.
Majors is a good 3-point shooter. I'm surprised he's sitting on the bench. 1:07 left to go in the ball game. It's Wildcat ball.
Smith both.
Cats. They call a timeout. They couldn't find an open man. Good defense by the Tigers. What a ball game we have in Neosho tonight. 42-38. Cats on top. It's been back and forth. It was 36-29 at the end of 3. We were tied at 21-all at halftime.
This has been a second timeout for the Cats, and we'll just hang on to it right here. Close ball game. A well-played, hard-fought ball game, and it's been a fast ball game from beginning to end. In fact, it's just now 8 o'clock, and so this ball game has really gone by fast, Jim.
We might get into bed at a decent time tonight, and folks in Nevada will have it, a little earlier to get back home than what they normally would if the game would have started around 7:30 or 8 o'clock.
We want to remind everybody to stay tuned for the coach's post-game interview afterwards. It's brought to you by Arvest Bank.
Cats ball here on the near sideline. They're just trying to find somebody that's open. Need a basket right here and put some pressure on the Tigers to make them shoot the three. There has an open man. And Branscombe with the ball. Oh, he throws it right into a mist of a bunch of Tigers. They come away with the loose ball. Under a minute to go. Tigers will take their time. They don't need a three yet. Smith for three. The shot is, it's in. It's a one-point game. 43 seconds to go. And, John, that's what I was afraid of. You have Smith out there. You leave him wide open, and he's made 3 trays tonight.
Yeah, 2 of them have been very, very timely. He made one at the end of the first half in order to tie the ball game up at 21.
Tigers have been successful to put pressure on the Cats as they try to inbound the ball. And Cats have made some ill-advised passes into a mist of Tigerland, you might say.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not sure that pass from Branscombe was ill-advised as much as we saw number 31, Ost, jump up and jump way up in the air and get that ball. And that's what we've got to be careful of. We can't allow that to happen, because if we allow them to get the ball and come back down themselves without us scoring, then they're going to go home very happy.
We have 14 fouls. Nevada has 3. It's not a shooting violation. If they would foul, they've got a foul to give before it actually goes to the line. But the Cats need to be careful. Cats have the ball underneath the Nevada basket.
And they've got their full court press-ons.
And this is a do-or-die time for the Cats. And another bad pass. Tigers could get the lead. The shot off the mark, no good. It's a one-point game, 30 seconds to go. Tigers take the ball away. They're just going to hang on, go for that last shot. 20 seconds. And the shot is good. Ost makes it. 13 seconds, 43-42. Cats need a basket. They're going to call a timeout on the floor. 7 seconds left of the game. What a ball game this has been tonight.
This has been an exciting ball game, and we thought that once Nevada beat Carthage by 5, that they were probably a pretty good ball club. They've obviously showed that tonight, haven't they?
They have come back. They've been down by 9 at one time. They were down, by 7 points to start this fourth period, but they kept close, and they really put the pressure. They are a very good defensive team, and they've caused some turnovers, caused the Cats to throw the ball away or lose the ball, and they just really outplayed the Cats here in the last couple of minutes.
Well, the Cats have got to do what we talked about earlier, but they've got to protect the ball. There's still some time left on the clock, and we have the opportunity to win this ball game. We just need to settle down, take a deep breath, and we'll go from there. It's going to be Smith, Forsyth, Martin, Fisher, and Asbury.
We've got the good ball handlers on the floor right now. We just need to get the ball into somebody down low. 43-42 Nevada, 7.8 seconds left of the game. This is it. Everybody is on their feet right now. Asbury will toss it in. Smith goes, good, it's taken away by Nevada. They're going to hang on. 3 seconds, the ball intended for Canton Smith down low. And the Tiger just jumped right in front of him.
And that looks like that's going to be the 5th foul, and that is going to take number 31S to the line.
Cats are down by 1, 3 seconds to go. He's going to shoot 2. The first shot is good. 44-42. Take a miracle for the Cats to pull this one out. And they're going to take a timeout as well. Really none of the foresight for the Cats tonight. The only player in double figures. He has 11 points. Fisher has 7. Branscombe has 2. Martin has 9 points. And Caden Asbury only 5 tonight. And really the Cats, I think, only have made 1 tray this evening, John. That's kind of a big difference. The Tigers have come back with some strong threes. And the man that's kind of the Dragon Slayer is Gabe Smith tonight. He has 3 trays for the Tigers, and they've come at the right time.
And we certainly have seen him exactly at exactly the right time. He hit the 3 ball to go into halftime, 21-21, and he hit the big 3 ball, just a second or 2 ago to put them ahead.
Water ball game, win or lose, Cats have played hard tonight. Still proud of what they have done. Still a young season. Nothing to be ashamed of. But these are always hard to take, John. Sometimes you'd rather lose by 20 than something like this. But
I think the Cats have got one more timeout. Nevada is out of timeouts. If the Cats rebound the ball, I think we will use that timeout. Try to set something up.
It makes a difference where they'll toss the ball in. Ost is up. His second shot is no good, and they quickly call a timeout. Cats are down by 2, and there's 3.2 seconds left in the ball game.
Picked up the rebound that time.
You know, John, Asbury was tossing the ball in last time, you'd think, and Asbury is a good 3 shooter from long range, so is Branscombe. We'll see who they try to get the ball to.
Yeah, Fisher's the only one that's made the 3 ball for us tonight. He's made it over there off of that wing down in the corner.
But if they can just get a 2 and put us into overtime, they really don't need the 3, but just need to get it to someone who can throw it up. Cats are still alive. 3.2 seconds left in this game. I think half the school from Nevada came down tonight. They must have brought their pep bus, because I'm going, it's very loud for the visitor section tonight, but it's good to see all the young people out on this Friday evening.
Very much so, and they've got a ball club that is deserving of their support, so I'm glad to see that type of support. Cats have got their own student body down there right in front of us, and there's several of them that are still on their feet as well.
Well, they're going to have a long way to go. They're going to have to inbound it from underneath the Nevada basket. They can stand back and they're still going to in the full court press.
Yeah, Fisher's going to throw it in. We're going to try to get the ball down to one of our big guys.
They get it into Fisher, and he's quickly fouled. They had a foul to give, and it took off a second. Now there's 1.5 seconds left. Foul on Nevada. Coach Culp calling instructions. Canton Smith, get down low. They have foresight in the low post as well. Fisher will toss it in. And it's swatted, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Neosho. Snyder jumped about 8 feet up in the air to knock it down.
They should put time back on the clock because
And Coach Culp is calling that attention to the officials. They've got 0.3 seconds left. Not much you can do in that amount of time.
Yeah, they get the ball into Asbury.
And that's your ball game.
Well, a hard-fought ball game for the Cats, but we went to school here tonight, and learned some things and came out pretty admirably. The Cats lose it by a score of 44-42. Let's take a timeout and we'll come back. Stay tuned for the post-game show, which will be brought to you by Harvest Bank of Neosho.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
And welcome back to the field house at Wildcat here in Neosho, Wildcat Field House. Jim, we've got the final score. As you said, the thing that was probably the biggest part was they outscored us in the fourth period.
And that was the difference in the ball game. We were leading it going into the fourth period, 36-29, and the Cats missed some opportunities. It was back and forth, but Nevada outscored us 15-6 in the final stanza. Final score, Nevada 44, Neosho 42. Nevada gained that lead with about 30 seconds to go in the contest, and they hung on, and not much the Cats can do. Just just very aggressive play by the Tigers, and hats off to them. They played a good ball game as well, and so did the Cats. Both teams played their hearts out there tonight. But the Cats, it's early in the season, and John, there's what we've seen here in the 2 ball games this week, a good future, I think, for the Cats this season.
Well, I think it's going to be a great future for the Cats, and I think tonight the Cats did a lot of things that they're going to go back and they're going to look at before they go down to the Pea Ridge to the tournament down there this next weekend. But one thing we found out, Mr. Forsyth realizes that he is underneath the basket and he's going to have to work hard in order to get where he gets. He ended up with 4 fouls tonight, as did Jaden Fisher, but the Cats worked at it and worked hard. Nobody fouled out in the ball game.
And it was a very good ball game. And one thing that was kind of unusual, there were no tie-ups. The possession arrow was just kind of not a factor tonight. And just how aggressive both teams were under the basket. But the Cats, they made some throws that got batted back at them, and they tried to throw it amongst and make something happen, and they just couldn't quite do it. But, you learn and you live, and we'll go to the next one. They play, I think, Tuesday night at Aurora, and then they go down to Pea Ridge, Arkansas, and face some good teams out of Arkansas and Oklahoma that will come up for that tournament. Then they have a week here, and then we'll be back right after Christmas with a Holiday Classic.
Well, we play on the 20th.
That's right, Seneca. We'll play Seneca at home. So
see former Neosho standout Tyrone Harris, who's a big contributor for the football team, as he plays wide out for them, but he'll be back on the hard courts as well. So it'll be kind of a little bit of a bittersweet reunion there to see him come back.
And Seneca plays for state championship in football tomorrow, and our guys on the other side of the staff, and Ben and Seth and Daryl, will have all the action tomorrow morning starting at 10 o'clock. Pre-game show, game time at 11 from Columbia's Faurot Field on the University of Missouri campus.
Sam, let's take another timeout and wait and see if Coach Culp's going to be back with us.
In a sense, we all live in earthquake zones. Sometimes things in our world are shaken by forces we can't control. It might be one of those times in your life right now. Life's quakes remind us how breakable and vulnerable we are. You were made for a relationship with Jesus Christ. Only through Him can you be safe for all eternity. He proved it by His blood when He died on the cross to pay for every sin you've ever committed. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM.
People's Bank of Seneca, we care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, we've dedicated to providing excellent customer service across the 4-state area, ensuring that every experience is exceptional. Visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. Learn more at peoplesbankofseneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Welcome back once again. Our final score tonight, 44-42. Coach's Show, the post-game interview tonight brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others, from small business to agriculture. Whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth care management, they have you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, proud to call Neosho home. Once again, 44-42. Coach Culp with us tonight. Coach, not what I know the outcome you wanted, but still a very hard-fought game, and the Cats played their hearts out tonight.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a battle. Nevada's really well coached and plays really hard, and, they just made some more plays down the stretch than we did.
You had several opportunities. You had a 9-point lead early in the ball game. It was tied at halftime, and then you had a 7-point lead going into that fourth quarter, and it seemed like the Tigers were everywhere, and that full court press really it was difficult to get the ball down the court.
Yeah, just something we got to improve on. We, haven't played from ahead in a close game. That wasn't an option very much last year. So proud of the guys, the way they battled, and we just got to fix some things.
Sure. Zach Forsythe came out tonight, had a good ball game. He had 11 points and good spin moves, and he knows what it's take when you're triple teamed down there.
Yeah,
he hustled.
He's come along. He's very good, hard worker. Put a lot of time in. He's just getting you reap what you sow when you work that hard.
Sure. Next week, I think you have Aurora one game, and then you go down to Pea Ridge, Arkansas, and you'll face some good competition out of Arkansas and Oklahoma.
Sure. We play Aurora, who's a really, really good team, very skilled. Beat us last year, and they bring everybody back. And then Pea Ridge is going to be fun. We play Pea Ridge first round, so we'll get the primetime game. So we're excited about that. We'll
look forward to that. Coach, once again, not the score or the outcome we wanted, but we're still proud of our Cats, and I know you are as well. And they're going to bounce back. And, it's always a tough pill to swallow, a game like this, but we're still proud of what they did. And really, they played a good game, and ball just takes some funny bounces sometimes.
Yep, very proud of the guys. Great defense overall. And just ball didn't bounce our way. We made some mistakes down the end, but, we'll get better and be better for it down the road.
We were all seeing a lot of improvement already. So, Coach Culp, thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds great. Thanks,
all righty,
guys.
Coach Culp with us once again. The Coach's post-game show brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they are proud to call Neosho home. Once again, our final score, John, 44-42. Neosho comes up short tonight, and they'll be back next week in action, and we'll have some girls action next week. So a lot going on here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Yeah, there is. We will have the Lady Cats on Tuesday night as they take on the Monette Cubs. We will play the last ball game before Christmas, and it'll be against the Seneca Indians, as we said earlier. So we're excited about that. I believe Coach Culp and his group are going to have a really good showing down at the Pea Ridge tournament, so we're excited about that. And hey, then we'll start out with the Holiday Classic, and the Holiday Classic starts with us on that first night at 7 o'clock, and we take the team from Huntsville on. So a lot of basketball in place. Hey, join us tomorrow afternoon about 5 o'clock for the Neosho Christmas Parade. There will be one in Diamond at 10 in that morning. We'll be running over there to that, and then we'll be back over, and Jim and I will have the call for the Christmas Parade too. But God bless you for watching us tonight. We're grateful for that. We're grateful for the support that you provide, certainly the basketball team and the Neosho School and all of their sporting events. We are grateful for the opportunity to be here. So for Jim Jackson, I'm John Ball and Sam Fryer. We'll see you the next time, and when we see you again, we'll be ready to say, Go Cats!
Welcome to Neosho Basketball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Neosho Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.